In episode 1, you watched Chiamaka suffer abuse no child should endure. In episode 2, you watched her run away with nothing but hope. Now, in episode 3, you'll watch her transform from a homeless street girl to a university graduate. But this transformation didn't happen by accident. It happened because one stranger decided to do what Chiamaka's own family refused to do: love her. This is episode 3, and this is where everything changes. The morning sun crept into the compound, but Chiamaka was nowhere to be found. Izine woke with a strange heaviness in her chest. She stepped outside and called her daughter's name. Chiamaka! Silence. She checked the backyard, the kitchen, the toilet. Nothing. Her heart began to race. Chiamaka, where are you? She ran to the front of the house and saw the gate slightly open. Panic gripped her. She rushed back inside and shook Nnamdi awake. Nnamdi, Chiamaka is gone. He groaned. Oh, she probably ran to hide somewhere. She'll come back. No, Izine insisted, her voice trembling. Her slippers are gone. Her bag is gone. Nnamdi sat up slowly, irritation flickering across his face. Then let her go, he muttered, one less mouth to feed. Izine stared at him in disbelief. Then she ran out of the house. She searched the entire village. She asked neighbors. She knocked on doors. She checked the stream, the market, the church. No one had seen her. By evening, villagers began whispering. Maybe she ran away. Or maybe something terrible happened to her. Izine's chest tightened. She returned home in tears. The next day, she searched again. And the next. For 3 full days, Izine combed every corner of Umuahua, calling her daughter's name until her voice was hoarse. On the 3rd night, she collapsed in exhaustion. She's gone, she whispered to herself. My daughter is gone. Some villagers said she had been abducted. Others said she ran away to the city. No one knew for sure. Izine wept bitterly, but Nnamdi showed no remorse. She made her choice, he said coldly, and life in Umuahua continued. But Izine never stopped thinking about her. Meanwhile, Chiamaka had entered the city alone, afraid, hungry, and homeless, determined to survive or die trying. The city was harsh, but it did not hate her. At night, when shops closed and the streets grew quiet, she slept on bare concrete in front of locked shop doors. She folded her nylon bag under her head and hugged her knees to keep warm. Sometimes, mosquitoes feasted on her skin. Sometimes, rain soaked her clothes. Sometimes, hunger kept her awake till morning. Yet, every morning she stood up. One morning, exhaustion betrayed her. She overslept. The loud crash of a shop shutter woke her suddenly. Hey, young girl! Chiamaka jumped to her feet in fear. I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry, she cried. Please, don't arrest me. I'll go now. The woman paused and looked at her properly. The dusty clothes, the tired eyes, the trembling voice. You sleep here? The woman asked. Chiamaka hesitated, then nodded. How long? For weeks, she whispered. Her heart tightened. My name is Madame Faith, she said. What's yours? Chiamaka. Madame Faith looked at her again. Where do you sleep at night? Here, in front of shops. Her heart tightened. What about your parents? Don't you have a home? That question broke Chiamaka completely. Tears poured freely. My father died, she cried. My mother remarried. Her husband hated me. He beat me, starved me, and I ran away. Madame Faith knelt beside her. Are you an orphan? No, Chiamaka sobbed. I still have a mother, but I don't have a home. Madame Faith pulled her into a tight embrace. No child deserves this, she said firmly. Come with me." That day, Madam Faith took Chiamaka home. She bathed her, fed her, gave her one of her daughter's old dresses. Madam Faith's children were grown, some married, some schooling abroad. The house was quiet for years. Chiamaka filled the silence. She followed Madam Faith to the shop daily, helping her sell goods. She worked hard, eager to prove her gratitude. One evening, Madam Faith watched her carefully and asked, "Chiamaka, would you like to go to school?" Chiamaka froze. School? She had never stepped into a classroom. "Yes," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. Madam Faith nodded. "But you must study hard. I hate failure." "I promise," Chiamaka said firmly. Madam Faith hired a lesson teacher. For 5 months, Chiamaka learned relentlessly, reading late into the night, asking questions without shame. When the time came and she wrote her exams and passed, she ran home shouting with joy, waving her result papers. Then the memories returned. How her stepfather had treated her like trash, how she had to clean toilets before eating, how hunger was her daily companion. She cried, not from pain, but from gratitude. She decided to hustle for 1 year to support Madam Faith. She cooked and sold food by the roadside, saving every kobo with Madam Faith's guidance. When the time came, she bought forms and gained admission into the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. The joy was overwhelming. The day she left for school, Madam Faith wept, not from sorrow, but from love. She warned her against bad friends, begged her to stay focused, and handed her a phone with her number saved. "Call me anytime," she said. "You are my daughter." Years passed. Chiamaka studied hard. She graduated with honors. When she returned home with her certificate, Madam Faith couldn't stop crying. "I'm so proud of you," she said, holding Chiamaka's face in her hands. "You did it. You really did it." Chiamaka smiled through her tears. She had survived. She had escaped. She had transformed. After graduation, Chiamaka got a job in Lagos, a good job in a real office with real pay. She rented a small apartment, she bought new clothes, she started building a life. For the first time in years, she felt free. But deep inside, there was still a wound that hadn't healed. The memories of her mother's silence, the sound of Namdi's belt, the hunger, the rejection. She tried to forget, she tried to move on, but the past had a way of finding her. One evening, as she sat in her apartment, her phone rang. Unknown number. She hesitated, then answered. "Hello?" Silence. Then a voice she hadn't heard in years. A voice that made her heart stop. "Chiamaka." It was her mother. "Chiamaka, please, don't hang up." Chiamaka's hand trembled. "How did you get this number?" I've been searching for you," Ezine's voice cracked. "I needed to hear your voice. I needed to know you're alive." Chiamaka's throat tightened. "What do you want?" Ezine sobbed. "He's dying, Chiamaka. Namdi's dying." Chiamaka's heart pounded. "And?" "He's asking for you. He wants to see you, to ask for your forgiveness." Chiamaka laughed bitterly. "Forgiveness? After everything he did to me?" "Please," Ezine begged. "Please come home, just once. He's very sick. The native doctor said his sickness is because of what he did to you, that unless you forgive him, he will die in agony." Chiamaka's hands shook with rage. "Good," she said coldly. "Let him suffer the way he made me suffer." "Chiamaka, please." "No." She hung up. For days, the call haunted her. She tried to focus on work, on her life, on her freedom. But every night, she heard her mother's voice. "He's dying. Please come home." A week later, the phone rang again. This time, she didn't answer. But her mother kept calling and calling and calling. Finally, Chiamaka blocked the number. I'm done with them, she told herself. I'm done with that life. But deep down, she knew the past wasn't done with her. Then one evening, as she was getting ready for bed, her phone rang, a different number. She stared at it, her heart racing. Against her better judgment, she answered. Hello? Izine's voice came through, broken, desperate, barely a whisper. Chiamaka, he collapsed. He's in the hospital. The doctors say he might not make it through the night. Chiamaka closed her eyes. Please, her mother begged, sobbing. I'm not asking you to forgive him. I'm not even asking you to speak to him. Just come. Let me see you. Let me tell you I'm sorry. Let me look at your face one more time before I lose you forever. Chiamaka stood frozen, tears streaming down her face. The phone trembled in her hand. Chiamaka, please. Silence. The line went quiet except for her mother's soft weeping. Chiamaka didn't respond. She couldn't. The call ended. She stood there in her apartment, staring at nothing, as the weight of the past pressed down on her chest. Would she go? Could she face them? Could she forgive? Or will she let bitterness keep her prisoner forever? Chiamaka escaped the abuse. She survived the streets. She built a new life with the help of a stranger who became her mother. But now, the past is calling her back. Will she find the courage to face the man who destroyed her childhood? Or will she let him die without closure? What would you do? Find out in episode 4, The Return. This is the moment everything comes full circle. Don't miss it. If this story has touched you so far, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel for more inspiring true life stories, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in episode 4.